My name is Daniel Villagomez. I am 27 and I'm the Saturday morning food store leader. So I am Mexican. I grew up in the area. My two parents came from Mexico. We've been living here my whole life. They would always be working. They would work minimum wage jobs, usually in factories. As a child, I remember going to the food pantries. One being the C.A.R.S center. There was definitely a language barrier growing up. I was really the one that my family would come to if they needed anything translated. There would be times when we go find those resources, go to the food pantry, that we would not always have people that spoke Spanish, but there would be other instances when they did have bilingual speakers that it would make a difference. For me, it was more a sense of kind of relief, because it was like, okay, I don't have to worry about translating. So it was really helpful having someone speak my language. I wanted to volunteer at the C.A.R.S center because of the impact it had on me growing up. Wanted to be part of that impact for other families that maybe also had that language barrier that I had.
Daniel is an incredible leader. So what brought Daniel to the C.A.R.S center the very first time to serve actually had nothing to do with the food or the services that we offer, and it had everything to do with being able to provide more dignity through the comfort and the experience of being able to make that situation more familiar for people.
I can help a lot of people just by being bilingual, just by stepping out. People come to me and ask me questions, and that kind of makes me think, if I wasn't here, then maybe those questions would go unanswered. At the C.A.R.S center, I see dignity everywhere really. We have a lot of guests that come from Spanish-speaking countries. There are refugees or immigrants that just get here a week or a month ago and they don't really have anyone else that can help them, and thankfully they find the C.A.R.S center, and just getting to hear their stories and knowing that they're just looking for better opportunities, the C.A.R.S center can provide that. One of the things that the C.A.R.S center provides is food, but it provides much more than that. It helped my parents use the money that they would use on that food to save up for college. Being able to be a first-generation student, the first in my family to go to college and graduate, was not only an accomplishment for me, but also for my family.
So dignity is one of the core values of the C.A.R.S center. And part of what that means in the food store is that we're not just going to provide canned and dry goods that you might receive at a typical food pantry.
They're able to come and shop around. We actually have a food store that they can shop around and choose what items they would like to take or don't need. So that's what it makes the C.A.R.S center different than other food pantries. The guest has the choice to make, and I think that really brings dignity to them.
Every good thing our guests experience is because of the love and the dignity that they experience face to face, arm to arm, with our volunteers who know them and know their stories and call them by name.